Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Basically, I'm here. Another video. This is an update from my previous video. So basically, I'm just gonna talk about the VMs, and I'm gonna talk about things that I installed on my pfSense. The first thing I want to talk to you guys is I just received a new notification for the version 2.3.4 available. And this is something that I just want to tell you guys based on my experience. You probably want to wait on these kind of updates because, as I told you in my previous videos, I'm not the guy that I receive this notification and I just go ahead and click here and install the new one. If the version of if the update includes something that is critical, like it's going to help you with the security or something like crazy stuff, yes, sure, absolutely, I won't start right away. But most of the time these kind of updates include something that is going to modify things on your pfSense. And the thing is, if you don't really need it, the possibility that the update breaks your system is quite high, because basically you're not paying for the open source software, and you're getting this software for free. So there is some people that actually have a premium support or something. They have assistance, but they are running a more stable version of the pfSense. So all these new versions and new updates and something, they just send that to the public, like you and me, that we are using the free version, and obviously expecting that we will report if something happens, and that's how they get tested. So you don't want to break your system. That's the point, right? Even if you're not paying, you don't want to get something that is not be even tested, or probably tested, but they are not sure if it's gonna work. Even the changes or something. So if it's something like it's going to install some patches on the on the OS, like everybody should know that pfSense is based on FreeBSD. Yeah, sure. Like I said, it's important to install these patches. But if it's something that is just going to fix the GUI, or it's just going to fix like, or add a new package or something, it's better, like, I really recommend you to wait at least 4 to 6 months until the new release came. And actually, to be honest, I'm like a 1 or 2 release behind, because the next release might be break something, but the next one will be fixed whatever the previous update fixes. So yeah, I usually 2 or sometimes even 3 releases behind. So it's very good to wait, because pfSense, it's a box that you're gonna have on your I don't know, under your desk or in the closet or whatever, and you don't even want to touch it, right? Because unless you open a port, it's something like sometimes it passed like a week and I don't even touch my pfSense because it just works, right? But in case that you have these kind of things available, just wait until probably 1 or 2 releases and then just start installing one by one. So that's it for that thing. And then the other thing is, I installed a very good package, because the way the system logs was presented to me was not actually helpful. If you go to firewall, and then you can see all these rules, and like this thing was on that day connected to this one, and the source and the destination, but it's not really telling you anything, and it's not even in real time. Even if you have here your dynamic view, yeah, sure, you can see something, but it's not refreshing on the real time, and this kind of sucks. I don't really like this thing, and so I want to see something more interesting, and something that I actually tell me something in real time, what's happening in my network. And this is how the package NTOP PNG, I guess PNG, yeah, comes to the package available. And I install it, and it's pretty cool because now you can see things in real time. First of all these things give you information how many bytes you're transferring. Now I'm not connected to anything, I'm not downloading anything, so that's why the traffic's pretty low. But as you can see, some of my computers here in my house, they are connecting to some of these IPs, something internally, and something is trying to send some information. For example, my cell phone is connecting to Facebook applications or Google applications or something like that. And some of them they are really trying to connect to. However, I block all the ports. Yeah, like if you really want to keep your privacy, yes, you need to get your firewall, and just open the ports that you needed and block everything else. Sometimes it's very painful because you don't know how much information you are sending to the outside world. I mean, from inside your home network to the outside world, until you start blocking all the ports. And when you pick your phone, primarily all your like wireless devices like tablets or cell phones or all these apps that you install from the Google Store or the Apple Store, they for some reason they are sending so much information from your phone to the outside. And once you block these things, you start notice like, oh, this application is not working, oh this. And so I got a lot of complaints from my roommate and my girlfriend telling me like, oh my god, this application also is not working, I can't contact my mom. And so I start like really working hard. That's what I'm saying. I've been working for like a month or 2 months, opening all these applications like WhatsApp, Facebook apps, Google apps. I'm opening another one which is like WhatsApp, but it's the, like I told you in the other video, the Japanese version. Like it's called Line. Also, that was quite painful opening because it used a CIDR. Like they have a lot of IPs, and sometimes you don't even know which one is going to be connected. So they're doing things pretty hard. So people get just tired to be open this stupid thing, and then just, oh my god, I just open the whole thing, right? But it's not the case. Another application I was playing with is the Skype. Also, that was very painful opening it, but I got it. And yeah, every time I connect something and I buy something, just I'm looking to this thing. But now this is going to help me even more because now I can see in real time. Okay, this is trying to connect to this IP. And what about if I turn it off and turn it on? Is it the same IP or is trying to connect to a different IP in different countries? You can even see all the flow here, and you can see also by countries. It's connecting to these countries. So look at this. I don't even know. Is this Italy or what the hell is Mexico? I don't even know which country is that. So. And then you can see the OS involved. You can see autonomous systems. You can see by interface. So you can play with this, but like I said, the good thing is like it's in real time, and then real time gives you a lot of information in what's happening on your system. So just go ahead, install it, and then you will see all these things happen in real time on your home network. Moving on to the FreeNAS box. By the way, some people ask me if I expose my system to the outside world. Obviously not. If you go to, for example, pick one of my IPs. So if you go and pick one of the I was in the dashboard. If you pick one of my IPs, I don't even know, some people, they just when I do YouTube videos, they block their public IPs, and I don't see the reason why you're blocking your IPs. Well, I mean, you telling, if you have, like, I don't have that kind of 50,000 subscribers or 1,000,000 subscribers, so probably hitting or try to do a brute force attack to me or something. Yeah, maybe, right? If you have that kind of like followers or something, they really hate you, They will try to, oh, I know your IP, and try to get into or break into your system. Yeah, sure, it might be, it's better to not provide that thing, but even that, I don't even know that it is actually possible. You can pick one of my IPs and you can just go there and scan it, and then all the ports are closed because I'm no SSH into my system from the outside world. Obviously, the only thing is open is my web server, which is running on a virtual machine here. But this is not even this port 80, this port 443, the HTTPS. There's not even my web server. It's a reverse proxy. So first of all, you hit a reverse proxy, and then reverse proxy contact my web server internally, and my web server send information to the reverse proxy, which cache the information, and after that sending that to the outer world. So even if someone gets into the breaks into the web server, it's not even the web server, it's the reverse proxy. The web server is not exposed to the outside world anyway. So this is a thing. I'm no access my pfSense from the outside world. If you type this one, as you can see, that's a private IP. So there is no way you can put this IP and get access to my pfSense because it's blocked. There is no connection to this one. And the same thing happened with my secondary IP. So the only way I access my systems from the outside world when I have to open a port or change something or whatever, I connect to my OpenVPN remote connection. And once I get an IP, then I'm able to access my FreeNAS box or access these things. But to be honest, sometimes I have to access this one from work, but it's no common that I access things from my work. And most cases I use my Nextcloud, but the Nextcloud is exposed to the outside world. That's something that I need to access files, or sometimes I share a password or something with my clients, and I send that to on a Nextcloud file. That's the only thing, but everything is on my inside network. So yeah, I do that things, and I open a VPN into my network, and I start accessing this thing if I have to do something. So anyway, I have all these jails running at the same time, except for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jails, which involve my music. This is a server that is exposed to the outside world doing my music, and then I have my reverse proxy, my web server, and my Nextcloud server. And this is for movies. So the movies, let's turn this one because it looks ugly. So these are the movies, and then as you can see, everything is running. But the cool thing is I running 2 VMs as well, one with CentOS and one with Windows 10. And what I want to show you, which is very interesting, is that even I'm running all these things on this computer. I'm connecting to that's not root user. I'm connecting to this FreeNAS box. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so this is the FreeNAS box, and as you can see, I have 32 gigs available for this box, so I can run probably a couple VMs more. I have only 8 cores, but everything is running now. And look at the cores. Obviously, I don't have too much traffic, right? If I was like probably, I don't know, Facebook or something, obviously I need more powerful server with double processors and like multiple cores and a lot of memory. But at least it can help me to get the job done, right? Sometimes I need to access some external machines just to perform some testing, especially when I open a Cisco port or something that I need to check from outside, just to tell into the port and see if it's actually open or something. So sometimes I need to do this one. Or for example, I'm sometimes study something like scripting or shell or something, and I just go to the library with and a laptop, and I don't wanna hurt my laptop running a VM or something. So only I do is create a VM that is running in my living room, and I just go to the library and access my VM from the outside world. And this is how I have my CentOS that I can use 64 bits CentOS running on my living room, and so I don't need to load everything on my laptop and just getting like hot or even slow. And also I have another thing. I have so this is my CentOS, and I have this one, which is my Windows. Sometimes I need to test also. I use a lot of Windows for testing the AnyConnect client, so sometimes programs that I need to install in Windows, and do connection from this Windows to my job. And this is how I use Windows, but it's very good to have some kind of VMs from the outside and be able to test, I don't know, pings or ports or something, right? So I'm running these two VMs. I'm running all the jails that I show you. I can even actually do a test just to see if I'm actually hurting this computer, because I can go to this thing and let's open a YouTube video. Let's try this one. Let's move the quality to okay, it's 720, so it's HD 720. Let me remove this one a little bit. Let's see. No, it's not that bad. I mean, it's still running. Let's go to the movies and let's watch a movie. Also, this is running in a Yale, but let me try to find something that is in HD. I think Pulp Fiction is HD. Play. Let me see. Yeah, it's 720 HD. So it's running Pulp Fiction. It's running this one, and let's see. Oh, now you can see all the chords are working. Well, but that's not bad actually. For like that computer, I bought that computer like 4 years ago, and it cost me like 650 or 700 something. Let me stop this one.
Never again, too dangerous.
Yeah, it cost me like I said, like 650 or 700, and I'm using that as a server. So there's another idea, guys. If you have like $600 or something, then just create your own server and start working with that thing, because it's very handy. I have my cloud. I actually use my Nextcloud, and also I'm using this a lot. From my cell phone, I put all my pictures, and I put everything from my cell phone to my Nextcloud. Like I said, sometimes I use them for work. My home theater, I went to Mexico, and I told my mom, oh, if you want to watch some movies, I have it in my home theater, and if I get a new movie, I can just put it in my home theater. Or for example, my wife is using the Pilates for doing exercise in the living room, and so she opened that one on her cell phone and sent it to Chromecast to the big screen. So that's pretty cool as well. And then, well, anyway, so I told my mom, and then I installed a VPN client on her tablet. So every time she wants to see like my private Netflix, she's connecting to the VPN, which is very, very simple app. So you just open the app and hit connect, and you're inside my network, and you can see the movies. I'm not going to expose the movies to the outside world, not because I don't want to share it, or I wish I can share with you guys my movies, but the thing is, First of all, that's illegal, and second thing, um, my internet service provider charged me by the amount of data that I transfer, even if I send data or if I download data. So if I expose that to the outside world, and I don't know, 20, 50 people want to watch Pulp Fiction, let's see, well, so all my data is gone, right? And then after that, I guess I had 300 gigs per month or something like that. And if I overpass that quota, then I have to pay an extra. So that's shitty, but that's the way it works in Canada. So anyway, so this is another way that you can use VMs. These things, the home theater and everything. I talk a lot in my previous videos. I just keep telling you because some people just came new, and they don't even know what is my channel about. But yeah, my Nextcloud, my home theater, everything is running on my FreeNAS as a GLs. This is the music, but I don't music something. I think I put music Mr. White. Yeah, it's not open to the outside world. The thing is, I'm using a special port for this one, and then also that I don't remember right now, so I have to put column something, and I use an application on my cell phone to connect to that one. So especially when I go outside, I'm able to access all my music that is actually hosted on the FreeNAS and this subsonic. So the only thing is I only use my music through my phone, so I just open the app subsonic and it's connected to my music on my FreeNAS. So I don't even know what is the website for this one, but it's something like this: music that blah 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 blah. And that one, my movies, my Nextcloud, everything is on the FreeNAS, and obviously my web server, which is it's not actually nice now. This web server, this website, because I need to I lost my web server. This is a problem. I had a faulty drive, and I didn't do a backup, and I tried to restore one of the old backups that I have, and that actually didn't work. And now, first of all, I need to renew my certificate, and then look at my web server. So I need to fix it. It's running WordPress, but anyway, so I need to fix that thing. I'm probably doing soon. But the other things is very handy for me. Like I'm using a lot of these things, and now my two VMs, which is very nice, and everything that I use for work. So anyway, guys, so that's another idea that you can use your pfSense. Let me turn this shit because it's hurting my eyes. And I guess I see you next video, guys. So see you. Bye bye.